Well, thanks for stopping scrolling. It's going to be a 3-minute Bible study today, so I thank you for staying for this discipling time. If you're a believer in God, if you have your armor on, if you have some spiritual stability, shouldn't you have a strong, solid attitude of faith? Well, not always, it seems. Look at Israel in Exodus 14. Israel has just left Egypt after the Passover, led by God Himself in cloud by day, a fire by night. Pharaoh decides to chase him down with his whole army, and God tells Israel to camp in front of the sea. Does Israel trust God? They had to have had some spiritual stability with God right there in the cloud and getting released from Egypt by his direct power in the plagues, right? Wrong. Exodus 14, as Pharaoh approached, the people of Israel looked up and panicked when they saw the Egyptians overtaking them. They cried out to the Lord. And they said to Moses, "Why did you bring us out here to die in the wilderness? Weren't there enough graves in Egypt? What have you done to us? Why did you make us leave Egypt?" Were they trusting God? No. Why not? Fear. Moses helped them because Moses did trust God. Exodus 14:13. But Moses told the people, "Do not be afraid. Just stand still and watch the Lord rescue you today. The Egyptians you see today, you'll never see again. The Lord Himself will fight for you. Just stay calm." Okay. What can we learn from Israel, Moses, in terms of having that trusting God attitude? Well, the first thing to know is give glory to God. He has it under control. Give Him the glory that He can do what He says He can do. Second, don't blame others like Israel blamed Moses. If you're terrified, rather than blame others, give glory to God. Third, kind of a corollary to blame is staying calm. Moses told Israel to stay calm, and it seems like that's a good policy. Temptation to sin, to panic, to not trust God, it's hard to overcome, but you can do it by relying on God. Don't think you are too strong to fall. 1 Corinthians 10, verse 12 says this: "If you think you're standing strong, be careful not to fall." The temptations in your life, they're no different than what others experience, and God is faithful. He will not allow the temptation to be more than you can stand, and when you're tempted, He'll show you a way out. Trust Him, rely on Him. He'll never, ever fail you. God bless you. We'll talk to you tomorrow on Day of Devotion.